Hello, everyone. My name is Nekita Waller. I am the 17th Connecticut State Troubadour. That's right, I'm the 17th Connecticut State Troubadour. Oh my gosh, there was 16 before me. But anyhow, I became the Connecticut State Troubadour in 2018, August 1st. Shout out to the Connecticut Office of Arts and DECD for allowing me to have the position. And I'm just so glad that I was able to share the gift of music and to go around and go to so many different places in the state of Connecticut, from the museums to the libraries and just a bunch of different places, and to actually hang out with some of my favorite people, the youth. So thank you again for allowing me to be a part of such a big deal. I want to also welcome you all to the fifth graders, their big day. This is all about the Connecticut Old State Museum. We are celebrating our own Inauguration Day, 2021. So we want to say shout out again to all the fifth graders who actually are watching right now, and all the viewers. And it's very special because I want to again shout out the outgoing kid governor, who I got a chance to meet, and she is definitely a cool breeze. I want to say hello to Myra Stanfield. She is our outgoing kid governor. And then also upcoming to you, or incoming, is our kid governor, Reese Naughton. So awesome, ladies, for being a part of this. Again, this is Inauguration 2021. So again, this is an amazing time to have the post, and I know that Myra do well, and I know Reese, you are going to do exceptionally well too. So we look forward to seeing what you are going to do. Again, I am the Connecticut State Troubadour, and I wanted to bring you some music. Usually we are dancing on the dance floor. Myra could tell you all about it. And we like to have a good time and celebrate each other, because you all get to run the state of Connecticut soon or later. So let's do some partying, shall we? Because I am from Connecticut as well, I want to start off this song right here called the Connecticut Anthem. I know it's been a favorite, and it's my ode to Connecticut. So I'm going to sing this out right now. I'll be stopping and playing some songs. I'm on DJ today. Okay, here we go. I want to talk to you all about a little state, your state of mind. It's called Connecticut, baby. I grew up in Connecticut. When I say that, they say, what is that? Small state west of the island, Massillon North, and New York is beside it. A place where there's country roads. Here we pick apples in the fall. Believe it or not, we got 4 seasons. Snow in the spring for no good reason. Listen, I was just a kid, reminiscing about the little things I did. How I used to ride the horse on the carousel over at Bushnell Park. Watch the greatest show on earth at the Civic Center. Before it was the XL, G-Fox was down the street. I remember St. Allen, and now it's Capital Community. You can love it or leave it, but it's the state that I believe in. I'm proud to say that I'm Connecticut born and Connecticut raised. Hey, you can love it or leave it, but it's the state that I believe in. You too, right? I'm proud to say that I'm Connecticut born and Connecticut raised. C-O-double-N-E-C-T. I see U-T-N-U-N-E. C-O-double-N-E-C-T. I see U-T-N-U-N-E. Look, I grew up in Connecticut. When I say that, they say, where that's at? It's a state with a real big heart and a lot of soul, and we love the arts. It's a people's place. Here we work hard and we go out and play. Maybe watch some UConn ball, grab some pizza, take a ride to the shore. Take the train back to the city, come back here to a dinner and a movie. And Maybe watch some more, you come ball. Take a long drive on 95 North. You can love it or leave it, but it's a state that I believe in. I'm proud to say that I'm Connecticut born and Connecticut raised. Hey, you can love it or leave it, but it's a state that I believe in. I know what you do. I'm proud to say that I'm Connecticut born and Connecticut raised. C-O-double-N-E-C-T. I see you, T and you and me. C-O-double-N-E-C-T. I see you, T and you and me. You can love it or leave it, but it's the state that I believe in. I'm proud to say that you're Connecticut born and Connecticut raised. You can love it or leave it, but it's the state that I believe in. I'm proud to say that I'm Connecticut born and Connecticut raised. Hey, you can love it or leave it, hey, but it's the state that I believe in. Celebrating. I'm proud to say that I'm Connecticut born. Our kid Governor Reese. C-O-double-N-E-C-T. I see you, T and you and me. C-O-double-N-E-C-T. I see you, Myra. I see you, Reese. That one's for you. I know you both are Connecticut born. Ha 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 ha. I've got another song, another original song that I would like to share. And I'm actually going to dedicate this song to your parents. Because I know that they are very instrumental with your progress on being governors. So we want to make sure that we honor our parents too while you all are serving in these huge, huge roles. Inauguration 2021. The name of the song is called Won't Stop Loving You. It's a new season, it's a new day. The struggle is over, and we're on our way. Love kept us together through the stormy weather. I wouldn't leave you now, I promise you better. So we hit a little hot spot, and the road got rocky. A little rumble in the jungle, sure won't stop nothing. A whole lot of pain in the past, but I'm here to tell you, Reese, that they gon' make it last. As long as there's food on the table and clothes on our back, the house don't maybe do, but I won't stop loving you. Time may be hard, I gotta rule the distance. Baby, we can't resist it, but I won't stop loving you. Loving you. Come on now. Loving you. Shout out to all the parents. Loving you. Raising our future governors. You know I'll never leave you. You know I got your back. If I step to the right, you know you follow to the left. Been through too much, I didn't know his plan. Our plan, our love is here to stay. With time we got better, ain't no stopping us now. Our pledge, our love is here to stay forever. And clothes on my back, the house don't baby do, but I won't stop loving you. Maybe hard. Come on, I gotta go the distance. Baby, we can't resist it, but I won't stop loving. I want to shout out to those teachers. Loving you, won't stop loving you, won't stop loving cannot stop loving. We gotta keep on spreading love, and that's what we're doing right now at this moment. Inauguration 2021, right? As long as there's food on the table and clothes on my back, the house don't maybe do, but I won't stop loving you. Gotta go the distance, baby, we can't resist it, but I won't stop loving you, loving you, won't stop loving you, won't stop loving you, won't stop loving you. So that was another one of my original songs. So that is called "Won't Stop Loving You." So now I'm actually gonna sing this song by Bruno Mars, and I want to dedicate this to all the fifth graders that actually entered the contest. I mean, I think everyone shared something very truly special, and it was tight. It was really tight, but we are grateful that you all participated from the Connecticut Old State House, and it goes like this. Here we go. Here we go. Give me your, give me your, give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you something about yourself. You're wonderful, fly, ooh, you're so amazing. But you walk around like you wanna be something else. I know that you don't know, but you're fine, so fine. I'm gonna show you when you're on my, oh my. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're a golden heart. You want to make your wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Oh, pretty boy, smiling. A guy like you should never walk around so blue. Everything I see in my dreams, but you walk around like you wanna be so true. I know that you don't know, but you're fine, so fine. I'm gonna show you when you're on mine, oh my. Treasure, that is what you are. You're my golden star. You can make your wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. You are a treasure. 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 You, treasure. That is what you are. You're my golden star. You have to make your wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Come on, clap your hands. Come on. Right here. Got that right here. Now let's come over here. Another soul clap. Let's look up. Yeah, that's another one. That's a great song, right? Well, I definitely want to say again, thank you to all the fifth graders and all the fifth graders that's actually watching too, the viewers. So we hope that you are having an awesome time. Again, my name is Nekita Waller. I am the 17th Connecticut State Troubadour, representing the state of Connecticut. And let me get to this next song. I think I want to do, let's do Happy. Any happy people out there today? Oh yeah, there's got to be some happy people. Bad news, talking this and that. Sunshine, he's here, don't take away. Like a hot air balloon and I'm out of space. In the air, baby, I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like happiness belongs to you. Clap along if you feel like happiness out of roof. Mm-hmm. Clap along if you feel like happiness belongs to you. You hold me down, this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why, because I'm clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like happiness belongs to you. Clap along if you feel like happiness without a roof. Mm-hmm. Clap along if you feel like happiness belongs to you. You bring me down because my love is too high. Bring me down because my love is too kind. Bring me down because my love is too kind. Bring me down because my love is so happy, 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 happy. Tap it out now. Hey, I can see everybody dancing out there. If you feel like that's what you want to do, clap along if you feel like happiness belongs to you. If you feel like happiness is the truth, clap along if you feel like happiness without a rule. Come on now. Dance break. You wanna move like this? Bring me down because my love is too kind. Bring me down because my love is too kind. Bring me down because my love is too kind. Bring me down because I'm happy. Ooh, happy. Ooh, happy. Ooh, happy. Ooh. Thank you. So we did a little Pharrell, huh? That was a little adventure. I hope you all enjoyed that because that was one of a kind happy. That was my version of happy because sometimes this whole technical stuff gets a little crazy happy, but you still gotta continue to move forward. And that's what we are doing right now in this inauguration 2021 as we celebrate our new kid governor, Miss Reese. We are happy to have you. So I'm gonna do this next song. Let's see. I believe it is called Step Up. I haven't it's one of my song. Actually, it's called Best Shot. So we're gonna go back and do one of my songs if that's okay with you. this come to be? People just hating on me. I'm in a different place, cause I wanna go for mine this way. They said I would lose, look at me now, I'm winning again. I step up to the plate and took my best shot. All I ever knew was to give it all I got. They counted me out, I counted me in. Said I would lose, look at me now, I'm winning again. I step up to the plate and took my best shot. All I ever knew was to give it all I got. And that's all we gotta do, right? Many shows and many empty rooms, long nights that I couldn't get through. Where did I find the strength to keep it pushing all the way to the end? I met some good people on the way. Promised me I couldn't leave, so I stayed. Now everybody has a story. Beyond the captain wants to know me. They said I would lose, looking me now, I'm winning again. I stepped up to the plate and took my best shot. All I ever knew was to give it all I got. They counted me out, they counted me in. They said I would lose, look at me now, I'm winning again. I stepped up to the plate and took my best shot. All I ever knew was to give it all I got. My time to shine, my season, this is the reason I could never give up on what I believe in. Oh. Give it all I got, give it all I got, yeah. All I ever knew was to give it all I got. They counted me out, they counted me in. They said I would lose, look at me now, I'm winning again. I stepped up to the plate and took my best shot. All I ever know was to give it all I got. Give it all I got, give it all I got. Give it all I got, give it all I got. Give it all I got. And that's what we all have to continue to do during this time. You can't stop. And no matter where you mess up at, you gotta pick up the pieces. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. So I think I have another song I'm going to try to find. And I hope you all enjoy this break of music from your Connecticut State Troubadour. Like Myra, I will be leaving, or this is my last year too. So we got to go out with a bang, right, Myra? We're going out with a bang, but we want to make sure we uplift And we also support our new incoming governor as well, Ms. Reese. So I really hope that you are ready, and I know that you're ready, and we are looking forward to all the great things that you will do. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you want to check me out, please feel free to check my YouTube page out, Nekita Waller. Let's see, what else can I say as I continue to carry on. Make sure you check out the Connecticut Old State House Museum. It's gonna be chill. Get this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying high up on the feel up in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, move it so phenomenally. Room on block the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting too close. When you move, you already know. Just imagine. Nothing I could see but boy when you dance, dance, dance. Feeling good creeping on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All the things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling, so just dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Magical. It's in the air, in the blood is rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control. I'm flying high, so feeling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting close. When we move, well, you already know. Just imagine. Hey, nothing I can see but more when you dance, dance, dance. Feeling good creeping on you when you dance, dance, dance. All the things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling, yeah. So just dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling, yeah. So just dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling, yeah. So just dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling, yeah. Keep dancing. Come on. Come on. I can't stop the. I can't stop the. Can't stop the feeling. When you dance, 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 feeling good creeping on you, just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. In my body, got this feeling in my body. Wanna see you move your body. Got this feeling in my body. I can't in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Wanna see you move your body. Got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Well, thank you very, very much for allowing me to be a part of Inauguration 2021. Again, I want to congratulate everybody that participated in this amazing inauguration. Shout out to Reese Naughton, and also shout out to Myra. You know, we are going to miss you very dearly, Myra Stanfield, and I wish you all the best. Peace out.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brian Cofrancesco, and I am the head of education and the Kid Governor program here at the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House. Before we get started, let's give our state troubadour, Nekita Waller, a big round of applause for entertaining us this morning. My colleagues at the Connecticut Democracy Center and I are so happy to welcome you to the inauguration of Connecticut's 6th Kid Governor. Today, we are coming to you live from Connecticut's Old State House, the historic state capitol building in Hartford that you see behind me. For 225 years, Connecticut's Old State House has symbolized Connecticut's people and our efforts to improve our state. So there is no better place than this remarkable building to celebrate the enthusiasm, determination, and civic engagement of our 5th graders. All of us, the handful of staff and guests who are here in person, and the many, many teachers and students watching from their homes and classrooms, are here this morning to launch a new year of civic action with a new Kid Governor, her cabinet, and her constituents. And we're here because we believe in the value and the importance of civics education, standing up for issues we care about, making our voices heard, and listening to others. Our first 5 Kid Governors, Elena Tipton, Jessica Broxham, Megan Kasparowski, Ella Briggs, and Myra Stanfield, mobilized kids and adults to make Connecticut kinder, to prevent animal cruelty, to help people with cancer, to support safety for Connecticut's LGBTQ youth, and to stand up for animals in need. This year, 5th graders elected Reese Naughton to encourage positivity and promote mental health awareness during the pandemic. A common thread runs through all 6 Kid Governors platforms, and that common thread is kindness. Of course, kindness is tied to being a good citizen and an active, engaged member of your community. Connecticut's 5th graders understand this, and so do students all across our nation. The Kid Governor program started right here in Connecticut in 2015, but it is now a national program, empowering students coast to coast. In 2018, Oregon launched their own Kid Governor program, and New Hampshire did the same in 2019. This year, the 5th graders of Oregon elected Tanish Garg as their 4th Kid Governor, and he will spend his year in office addressing issues around racism. The 5th graders of New Hampshire elected their 3rd Kid Governor this year, Charlie Olson. Charlie ran on a platform of addressing childhood depression. We wish both of these Kid Governors the best of luck in their terms ahead. Our goal is to establish Kid Governor in every state so that all 5th graders have access to this authentic civics experience. Connecticut's enthusiasm for civics education is felt nationwide, and a movement like this doesn't happen without a lot of civically engaged people working together to make good things happen. I'd like to thank a few specific people and groups who help make the Kid Governor program successful. First, of course, my colleagues from the Connecticut Democracy Center at Connecticut's Old State House, who work year-round on our civics programming and supporting the Kid Governor program. Our advisory committee and our devoted volunteers who lend their time and talents to this special program. Connecticut Humanities and the Galicki Family Foundation for their major funding and partnership support of the Kid Governor program. Without them, programs like Inauguration Day would not be possible. And to our partners, the National Association of Secretaries of State and the Connecticut Council for the Social Studies. And of course, a welcome and a big thank you to the teachers and students all across our state who have persevered through a unique and challenging year and continued to teach and learn about civics. Today is a celebration of not only our new Kid Governor and her cabinet, it is also a celebration of their teachers, your teachers, and of all Connecticut 5th graders as you prepare to step into civic life. Now, please welcome our host for the Connecticut's Kid Governor Inauguration Ceremony and News Conference, Fox 61 traffic reporter, iHeartRadio host, and friend of the Kid Governor program, Rachel Lutzker.
Thank you, Brian. Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here today for Connecticut's Governor Inauguration Day. Now, it's always very exciting to welcome a newly elected official into office. And today, we will swear in your 2021 Kid Governor and Cabinet. Now, you have a fun day of virtual civics experiences ahead of you. And this morning, you'll meet state and federal dignitaries who are joining us for this very special virtual event. You'll hear from your outgoing Kid Governor, Myra Stanfield, and Kid Governor-elect Reese Naughton. And you'll watch as Reese and her cabinet take their oaths of office. Now, after, Reese and her cabinet will answer your questions about their experiences running for Kid Governor. This afternoon, representatives from each of Connecticut's 3 branches of government will join us live to answer your questions about state government and to talk about their jobs. And in some classes, we'll test their knowledge of state government with civics trivia. Now, I hope you leave today's activities with the understanding that you have the ability to make a difference in your community and with the motivation to get out there and make your voices heard. But before we begin our inauguration ceremony, please stand as we welcome back our State Troubadour Nekita Waller to sing the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad skies and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare. The bomb bursting air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave?
You may now be seated. Nekita, thank you so much for that beautiful performance of the national anthem. Now, we are here today to recognize a group of motivated and passionate 5th graders who accepted the challenge of running for Connecticut's Kid Governor this fall. Now, they include Claire, whose platform seeks to stop racism; Cora, who is focused on climate change; Huda, who plans to address body shaming; Miley, whose platform focuses on racism; Nathan, who also wants to address racism; and Samir, who plans to promote college readiness. They were the final candidates in the 2020 statewide election, and beginning today, they are members of the Kid Governor's Cabinet. They will spend the next year working together to accomplish their platforms and to support Kid Governor-elect Reese and her platform. So let's give them all a big round of applause. You will hear more from the candidates, of course, during our news conference. Now, we are also here to recognize the candidates' classmates who helped develop their platforms, assisted in creating campaign videos, and provided support during the statewide election. Each of you played a very important role in the success of your candidates, so give yourselves a big round of applause. Now, let's also give a big round of applause to all of the teachers who prepared lessons and enthusiastically brought the Connecticut's Kid Governor program to your in-person, your virtual, and your hybrid classrooms this year. Now, I'd also like to recognize the thousands of Connecticut 5th graders who participated in the Kid Governor program. They nominated candidates from their schools and voted in the statewide election. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, in a few moments, you'll hear from your 2020 Connecticut's Kid Governor, Myra Stanfield, who is concluding her one-year term today. Myra is here with me at Connecticut's Old State House today, so let's give a round of applause loud enough for her to hear right here in downtown Hartford. And of course, we are here to swear in Reese Naughton from Oceana Elementary School in Southington, who you elected as the 2021 Connecticut's Kid Governor. Reese is also here at Connecticut's Old State House, so let's have a big round of applause for Reese. Many state and federal officials are joining us virtually today to congratulate Kid Governor-elect Reese and the members of the cabinet and all of you. These public servants, including several of our constitutional officers from the executive branch, have made the time and effort to be here virtually with us today, which is a testament to the value of civics education here in Connecticut. Now, our first speaker is Connecticut's adult governor, Ned Lamont. Ned Lamont, the 89th governor of Connecticut and is the chief executive for the state of Connecticut. It is an honor to have Governor Lamont with us today, so please join me in welcoming our governor. Do we have the video? Right, we do not have the governor right now, so we are going to skip ahead and get to our next speaker, which is going to be Connecticut's Lieutenant Governor, Susan Bysiewicz. As Lieutenant Governor, she takes the place of the governor when needed and presides over the state in the legislative branch. So please join me in welcoming Lieutenant Governor Bysiewicz.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysiewicz. I'm so happy to join you virtually for this special day. Reese, I want to congratulate you. It's great to see another smart and talented young lady elected Kid Governor of Connecticut. As the chairwoman of the Governor's Council on Women and Girls, I'm so proud that each of the kid governors in the history of our state has been a girl. Ladies, we're on a roll. But it's no surprise because Connecticut has a proud history of supporting women in government. In fact, Governor Ella Grasso, who was elected governor of Connecticut in 1975, was not just the first female governor of our state, she was also the first woman in the whole country to be elected governor in her own right. I hope all the girls in the crowd today will consider running for office one day because your voice is so important. We need your great ideas to keep moving our state forward. So I want to thank all the boys and girls across the state who voted in this election because your voice matters and your vote matters. I'd like to give a special shout out to all of the candidates, Claire, Cora, Huda, Maya Lee, Nathan, and Samir, for running great campaigns. You were able to bring awareness to some important issues. And I hope you'll continue to share your great ideas with us and that you run for office one day. I hope you continue to work on addressing those issues in your own communities because the governor and I need your help to make our state a better place for future generations. And of course, a big thank you to our 2020 Kid Governor, Maya Stanfield, who has made a great impact on our state over the last year, working on a platform of standing up for animals in need. Myra, you set a wonderful example for Reese and every student across our state looking to make a difference, and we thank you for your service. And Reese, you have some big decisions ahead. Please know that you can call on my office anytime if you need advice. I'll be here if you need me. Congratulations, Reese, and I wish you the best of luck as you serve as Connecticut's Kid Governor. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Bysewicz, for celebrating with us this morning and for being such an advocate of the Kid Governor program. Now, it is a pleasure to introduce our next speaker, United States Senator Richard Blumenthal. He is one of 2 Connecticut senators who represent our state in the United States Congress in Washington, D.C. He's an elected official from the federal or national government. And please join me in welcoming Senator Blumenthal.
I'm Richard Blumenthal, your United States Senator. So excited and proud to be congratulating Reese Naughton on her inauguration as Kid Governor. I congratulate you on your engagement and involvement in public service. There's no higher calling. You're providing a role model for countless other young people your age and older. Thank you for celebrating Oceana Elementary School in Southington because it is elevated by your success. Thank you also for your highlighting pandemic healthcare, mental health, as well as the importance of spreading positivity and taking care of each other. Those goals are really for all of us to follow as you lead. And I am very grateful to be included in this wonderful ceremony and to say, I'm at your service. I hope you will call me if I can help. And please, good luck, enjoy, and my best to all of your family who are no doubt extraordinarily and deeply proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Blumenthal. We appreciate you making the time to attend this special ceremony. Now, our next speaker is Congressman John Larson. Like Senator Blumenthal, Congressman Larson represents Connecticut in our federal government in Washington, D.C. He is one of 5 Connecticut representatives in the United States House of Representatives. His district, Connecticut's 1st district, includes West Hartford and Southington, where Kid Governors Myra and Reese live. He is a former high school history teacher and a big supporter of civics education. Please join me in welcoming Congressman Larson to Inauguration Day.
Hi, my name is John Larson. I'm Congressman representing Connecticut's 1st Congressional District. I want to recognize outgoing Kid Governor Myra and thank her for representing Connecticut over this past year. And I also want to congratulate incoming Kid Governor Reese Naughton from Southington and her entire cabinet for her inauguration. Civics is so vitally important today that I have introduced legislation that makes it a requirement in order for you to graduate high school that you pass fundamental civics and United States history classes so that you are educated about the importance of not only voting, but being involved in your community, your state, and in your nation's government. Congratulations again to all of you, and thanks for participating. All the best.
Thank you, Congressman Larson, for joining us this morning. Now, our next speaker is Attorney General William Tong, who is in his 1st term in office. As Attorney General, he is the state's lawyer. So let's give a warm welcome to Attorney General Tong.
Hi, it's Attorney General William Tong. Congratulations to our 2021 Connecticut Kid Governor, Reese Naughton. We are really looking forward to your administration, Reese, and your Be Positive campaign to promote pandemic perseverance. We all could use some positive energy as the global public health emergency continues, and thank you so much for providing leadership so that we all make it through this pandemic. I also want to congratulate your cabinet, Claire Lee, Cora Aikenhead, Huda Jaoud, Maya Lee Maxwell, Nathan Williams, and Samir Shirzai. Thank you all for serving and for supporting Reese Naughton as your Kid Governor. Go get him.
We really appreciate you being here this morning, Attorney General Tong. Thank you for your remarks. Now, this morning we're joined by State's Commissioner of Education, Miguel Cardona. Commissioner Cardona is a former elementary school teacher and administrator and has been a supporter of the Kid Governor program for several years. His daughter actually ran for Kid Governor when she was in 5th grade. He has recently been nominated by President Biden to serve in his cabinet as the United States Secretary of Education. So please join me in welcoming and congratulating Commissioner Cardona.
Hello, Reese. This is Dr. Cardona, Commissioner of Education for the great state of Connecticut. I wanted to congratulate you on your inauguration. What a big day. I hope you're going to have an inaugural ball at home with your parents. I'm really proud of you. You deserve this, and your issue of social, emotional well-being and safety during this pandemic is awesome. I know you're going to do great work for Connecticut. Congratulations.
Thank you for your time, Commissioner Cardona, and best of luck in Washington. Now, we're also joined by a legislator who has been elected to serve in the Connecticut General Assembly, our state's legislative branch. I'd like to welcome State Senator Rob Sampson, who represents Connecticut's 16th Senate District, which includes Reese's hometown of Southington.
Good afternoon. I'm State Senator Rob Sampson of Connecticut's 16th District, which includes the towns of Southington, Wolcott, Cheshire, Prospect, and the east end of Waterbury. And I'm here to congratulate Reese Naughton, our 2021 Kid Governor, and also the fine members of her cabinet. Congratulations to all of you. Quite an accomplishment. I noticed right off the bat that Reese is my constituent and I am hers. I think that's wonderful, and I look forward to any opportunity we have to work together to make a better Connecticut. I admire your platform very, very much. You mentioned mental health and also nursing home residents, two things that are very near and dear to me. And I wish you a lot of luck in making the changes you want to see in those areas and improving the lives of the people that we both represent. And I also want to wish you much luck in any future endeavors you have in public service. You have my commitment to work with you on anything going forward, and please reach out to me.
Thank you, Senator and representatives, for joining us virtually today. We have several special guests joining us this afternoon for our educational program about state government, who I would like to recognize. Lieutenant Governor Bysewicz and Attorney General Tong, who you met a few minutes ago, will join us to talk about the executive branch. Former Supreme Court Justice Dennis Evely will speak with you about the judicial branch of government, and Senator Tony Wang will also represent the state's 28th senatorial district in southwestern Connecticut. We'll speak with you about the legislative branch of government. Now, as we prepare for the official inauguration of Reese Naughton, I would like to call upon 2020's Connecticut's Kid Governor, Myra Stanfield from West Hartford. Now, 1 year ago, Myra stood in the courtroom of Connecticut's Old State House, delivering her inaugural speech and sharing her goals for her Standing Up for Animals in Need platform. She will now review her term in office as she delivers her farewell address to her constituents. So please join me in welcoming your outgoing Kid Governor, who's coming to you live from this year's inauguration site in front of Connecticut's Old State House.
Good morning. Thank you to everyone who took the time to tune in to today's inauguration, from school or from home, to show their support for Reese and her cabinet. First, I would like to congratulate Reese on her inauguration as the 2021 Kid Governor. Reese, you are such an inspiring, influential role model for fifth graders all over the state. You are going to do amazing things. I'm so proud of you, and you're going to be a great Kid Governor. And congratulations to the 2021 cabinet. Claire, Cora, Huda, Miley, Nathan, and Samir. You are going to be an amazing cabinet, and you guys are all going to have so much fun this year. I would also like to thank all of the officials who took time out of their busy schedules to attend this morning, including Lieutenant Governor Bysewicz, Senator Blumenthal, Congresswoman Larson, Secretary Merrill, Attorney General Tong, Commissioner Cardona, and State Senator Sampson. Despite this difficult year, I'm proud to say that I accomplished everything I hoped to with my Standing Up for Animals in Need platform and my 3-point plan. My first goal was to inform fifth graders all across the state about animals in need and animal cruelty. I was able to do this by interviewing someone from the Connecticut Humane Society and then working with the Connecticut Democracy Center to make 4 educational videos for kids to watch and share. My second platform point was to encourage schools to fundraise and collect toys, blankets, and other supplies for their local animal shelters to make shelter pets feel loved. Although students were not in school last spring, I was able to encourage donations and fundraisers through my blog. My own school held a dance before COVID, and we were able to collect over $600 and foods for cats, dogs, and other animals to go to different shelters. I also worked with the Department of Children and Families and Paws for Kids on a CT Family Day poster contest about showing kindness towards animals in need and to encourage support of shelters. The last step of my platform was to hold a statewide adoption event. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have an in-person event due to safety issues. Instead, we organized a virtual pet adoption meet and greet. We worked with NBC Connecticut and their Clear the Shelters campaign, the Connecticut Humane Society, and 4 animal shelters and groups to introduce animals available for adoption. It was so much fun, and I got to meet all kinds of pets, people, and more. So many pets were adopted that day, and I'm so grateful to everyone who participated. Throughout my term, I attended virtual meetings and events to promote my platform and suggest ways to help animals in shelters feel loved. I had the honor of meeting with Lieutenant Governor Susan Bysiewicz, Senator Richard Blumenthal, Congresswoman Johanna Hayes, and other groups to talk about my platform. I also met with my cabinet several times, attended a Kid Governors Summit with the Kid Governors in Oregon and New Hampshire, and visited 6 different libraries in September for my virtual library circuit. Like Reese, I also had a cabinet. Ariana, Daisy, Derek, Dwayne, Kylie, and Lucy all ran on separate platforms, and just like me, had the chance to work on their community issues. We had 1 in-person meeting and several virtual meetings this year. It was new, but we made it work. I am so lucky to have gotten the chance to work with them, share my ideas, and hear their own. I learned so many new things this year and had many amazing experiences. This would not have been possible without the Kid Governor program and without the exceptional work of the CT Democracy Center staff, especially Brian Cofrancesco, and also a thank you to my family and friends. I would also like to thank my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Heaton, and my former school, Norfolk Elementary School in West Hartford. Thank you all so much for supporting me this year. You guys make me feel like I can do anything. Without your support, I would not be half the person I am today. This has been a really tough year for all of us. I know that after I leave the Holt State House today, I will continue to stand up for animals in need, and I hope you will too. This is a year I will not forget, and I'm so excited that Reese and her cabinet are going to get a chance to experience this. I can say with confidence you guys are going to have a blast. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the inauguration.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Myra, and congratulations on such a successful year as our 2020 Kid Governor, spreading your message of standing up for Connecticut's animals in need. You have done us all very proud. Now, our final speaker is our Secretary of the State, Denise Merrill, who will also deliver the oath of office. Secretary Merrill is in her 3rd term in office and as secretary oversees the government's records and elections in our state. She was one of the earliest supporters of the Kid Governor program. And fun fact, she has sworn in all of our previous Kid Governors. So please join me in welcoming Secretary Merrill to the podium outside the Old State House.
Thank you so much, Rachel. It is great to be here at our Old State House, one of the most historic buildings in the United States. And I'm happy to say we have restored it to its former splendor, and we have hosted, this is our 6th inauguration of a Kid Governor now in the Old State House, usually outside it today. And I couldn't be happier to be here to support this tremendous program. You know, it's thanks to all the parents. I remember I had 3 children myself, and I know that a lot of this would not be possible without the support of your parents. So I hope all of you kids out there who are participating in this program, and by the way, there were over 6,000 registered voters for this election. So it shows the kind of participation we have out there for all our students in Connecticut. But without the parents, this wouldn't happen, and we wouldn't be here today. So thank you to the parents, and especially to the teachers who help their students and prepare them every single day. You know, I was listening to Myra's speech about what she did this year, and it's kind of amazing. This was a tough year to govern. I think our governor would tell you that as well. And that they were able to accomplish their goals in this situation, come up with creative ideas to do the things they wanted to do, is a real testimony to some of the power of this program. And just, people have to understand the teaching about civics is fundamental to our democracy. I think it was Thomas Jefferson that said, without education to be a citizen, there is no purpose to education. That's what we're here for. And, as the League of Women Voters, that was born in 1920 with the right of women to vote, as they say, democracy is not a spectator sport. And that means we all participate. And that's what this program is all about. What I love about it is not only do we have these tremendous kid governors elected by their peers, but everyone participates. So every student is able to talk about issues and think about the issues of our day. That is terribly important to be prepared to be a citizen in our democracy. So I couldn't be happier about the program and being here today to inaugurate my 6th kid governor. As Brian said before, this is now a national program. I started it along with the people here at the old State House 6 years ago and went to the National Secretaries of State. And many of them now have inquired about it. As he said, several states now have done it as well. And I'm hoping it spreads throughout the country because it's a wonderful way to get kids involved in their government at a young enough age that they'll understand their role in society and making things happen. And when I look at the list of issues that the kids want to talk about, it's a sign of what's to come. I'm so proud of this coming generation. They are the ones that are going to inherit this great democracy. And it's great that they're already thinking about these very deep issues. So I can't wait to hear from Reese, who I'm about to swear in, and think about the program that she and her cabinet will undertake. I did want to briefly just recognize also not only Myra, but her outgoing cabinet, because again, it's a team, it's teamwork. It's not just about one person. Leadership is important, but so are all the people that are participating. So her former cabinet are Ariana Moreno, Daisy Wimberly, Derek Gazik, Dwayne Caesar, Kylie Nachum, and Lucy Martinelli. And Myra was telling me about how helpful they were in her program last year. So let's give them a hand too. Just one last time. And again, thank you all out there, the kids, the teachers, the parents, the school administrations that allow us to have this important program go on in Connecticut. And with that, we will move on to the important part of today, and that is the swearing in of our new kid governor. It is my duty to administer today's oath of office to the 2021 kid governor, Reese, and her cabinet. As a cabinet member myself, I can speak to the significance of advising the governor, which is the job of the cabinet, and supporting the governor's platform goals and working together to advance your own goals. So I'm going to swear them in each individually. Some of them are in their own schools or homes, and so we'll do this virtually like we've done so much this year. So when I call your name, you're going to raise your right hand, and after I read your oath, you say, "I do." First, we have Claire Lee from West Vine Street School in Stonington. Not sure I can quite see the screen. There she is. Hi, Claire. Thank you for being here virtually at the old State House. All right, Claire, will you raise your right hand? Okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the 5th graders and students of Connecticut during your 1-year term, so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities? So help you God. If please say "I do" if you agree.
I do.
Congratulations, Claire, for being part of the cabinet and elected to the Kid Governor's Cabinet. Next, we have Cora Aikenhead from Meadowside Elementary School in Milford. Do we have Cora? Hi, Cora. Thanks for being here virtually today. Okay, we are now going to administer the oath of office to Cora. So will you raise your right hand? Okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the 5th graders and students of Connecticut during your 1-year term, and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your ability. So help you God. Please say, I do. Okay, congratulations to Cora. Next we have Huda Jawed from Casimir Pulaski Elementary School in Meriden. Do we have Huda? Hi, Huda. Nice to see you virtually. Okay, Huda, can you raise your right hand, please? Okay. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities? So help you God. Please say, I do. Congratulations. Okay, next we have Maya Lee Maxwell from New Britain, who attends Glastonbury East Hartford Magnet School in Glastonbury. Maya Lee. Hi, Maya Lee. Nice to see you. Kind of. Okay, will you raise your right hand? Great. Okay, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities? So help you God. If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Congratulations. Next, we have Nathan Williams from E.B. Kennelly School right here in Hartford. Nathan. Okay, hi, Nathan. You're right up the street. Nice to see you. Okay, raise your right hand. He's already there. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge, according to law, the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities? So help you God. If so, please say, I do.
I do.
Congratulations. And finally, we have Samir Shirze from MD Fox Elementary School here again in Hartford. Samir. Hey, Samir, you're also right up the street. Nice to see you. Okay, he's raising his right hand already. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and students of Connecticut during your one-year term, so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Kid Governor's Cabinet to the best of your abilities? So help you God. If you do, please say, I do.
I do.
Congratulations. Well said. All right. We now have a cabinet, and it's time to move to the big event, which is the oath of office for the Kid Governor. So, Reese, now it's your time. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right, this is it. Oh, yes, Mom and Dad. These, by the way, are Reese's parents. I'm sure they're very proud. All right, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the fifth graders and the students of Connecticut during your one-year term and so long as you continue a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Connecticut's Kid Governor to the best of your abilities, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations to Reese, the 2021 Kid Governor. Yay! All right, please join me in congratulating her, and it is my honor to present you with the symbol of your office, the sash, which is on your podium. You should wear it proudly when addressing your constituents, making public appearances, or participating in programs. It has been worn by all your predecessors, Elena Tipton, Jessica Broxham, Megan Kasparowski, Ella Briggs, and Myra Stanfield. So I am now inviting your Connecticut's Kid Governor to prepare and deliver her inaugural address. Congratulations, Reese.
Good morning to all of the students, teachers, community members, and guests who are able to tune in today. First, I'd like to thank all of the fifth grade students who participated in the Kid Governor program this past fall by running for office, voting, or both. I'd like to congratulate my cabinet members, Claire, Cora, Huda, Miley, Nathan, and Smear. Your platforms are so important, and I can't wait to start working together. I'd really like to thank my family, my mom for inspiring me, my dad for encouraging me, my sister Madison for helping me with research, and my sister McKenna for supporting me. I'd also like to thank my principal, Ms. Rogala, and my teacher, Mrs. Chavez. Between filming my campaign video and helping me write speeches, you have done so much for me. Our 2020 Kid Governor Myra has accomplished so much this past year. Spreading awareness for animals is an important issue, and she has done it so passionately, especially during this difficult pandemic. Myra has given me amazing advice, and I really appreciate her efforts. I want to give a shout out to the Connecticut Democracy Center, Mr. Cofrancesco, Ms. Whipple, Ms. Gorski, Mr. Orcutt, and everybody else. You really show kids that they can make a difference and that they are capable of changing the world. Finally, I'd like to thank the Connecticut dignitaries that are here in person and online. This includes Lieutenant Governor Bysewicz, Senator Blumenthal, Congressman Larson, Secretary Merrill, Attorney General Tong, Commissioner Cardona, and State Senator Sampson. I was inspired to spread positivity when the coronavirus pandemic struck and our world changed. Like so many of you, I couldn't see my friends. I had to stay at home, and I had to get used to wearing a mask. This made me have so many feelings that I realized other kids might be having: sadness, loneliness, and isolation. When I had the opportunity to run for Kid Governor, I did it to help others not feel this way. Positivity is so important for our mental health, and I believe my platform, Be Positive, Pandemic Perseverance, will help improve the mental health of Connecticut residents. During my term, I will need your help, fifth graders, to achieve my platform. First, I will brighten the lives of nursing home residents by making cards to send to local nursing homes or share virtually. Classes will begin in February by making Valentine's cards with positive messages to send. Next, I will create a virtual community crate with positive and uplifting messages from me, my cabinet, and Connecticut fifth graders for people across the state to read for inspiration. I will share a template of a face mask that students can use to write their own messages to submit to the crate. I will also work with the Connecticut Democracy Center to coordinate a poster contest for the artwork with positive messages. Fifth graders, you can help by drawing a poster. Finally, I will encourage students to take care of their mental health through safe outdoor activities. Did you know that when you exercise outside, your body's endorphins increase, which boosts your mood and makes you more positive? This is something we can all use, so I will organize a friendly competition to see which fifth grade class can spend the most time outside. This contest will focus on getting students outside, active, and positive. By walking your dog or playing outside, you are making the world more positive. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's virtual inauguration. Just remember that if we persevere through this pandemic together, we can overcome it with positivity. Together, we can get through this. Thank you.
Congratulations, Reese and the cabinet members, and thank you, Secretary Merrill, for delivering the oaths of office. So let's give one more round of applause to your new Kid Governor, Reese, and her cabinet, and today's special guests. Well, that includes our inauguration ceremony. We're going to take a brief break to prepare for our news conference when Reese and her cabinet will answer questions from Connecticut's fifth graders. So we'll return at 10:45 this morning in just a little bit, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Inauguration Day 2021. Now, we are fortunate to have all 7 candidates from the statewide election for Kid Governor here with us for a news conference. Each of them showed great courage in running for office and standing up for a platform that they care about. Now, we'll hear their answers to the tough questions that your classes submitted. So to start, I'd like each of you to introduce yourselves to the group by stating your name, your school, your town, and the topic of your platform. We will elaborate more on your platform as we get into the questions. And you've all met Reese, so let's start with Claire.
Hi, I'm Claire. I'm from West Vine Street School, and my platform was on racism.
Thank you, Claire. Next, we have Cora. All right, we're going to get to Huda now.
Hi, my name's Huda, and I'm from Casimir Pulaski in Meriden, Connecticut. And I did body shaming for my platform.
Thank you, Huda. Next, we have Miley.
Hi, my name is Miley. I go to Glastonbury East Harvard Magnet School, and my platform is racism.
Thank you. Next, we've got Nathan. All right, Nathan, thank you. We have Samir next.
Samir, I go to MD Fox Elementary School, and I live in Hartford. My community issue was college readiness.
Thank you. All right, so now we're going to move into the question and answer segment of our news conference. So when I call your name, please unmute yourself to answer your question, and then you'll each be asked 3 questions during this news conference. Now, our first question was submitted by the students of both Casimir Pulaski School in Meriden and West Vine Street School in Stonington. And this question is for Nathan, for Cora, and Reese. So what can Connecticut 5th graders do to support your platform? Nathan, we're going to start with you.
My fellow 5th graders could support my platform by making posters that bring awareness to the issues faced by people of color. They can also have conversations with their families and friends about accepting people who look different.
Nathan, thank you. All right, Cora, how about you? All right, we're going to get to hear a little bit more from Cora. Don't forget all to unmute when we talk here. Now, Reese, how about you?
Fifth graders can support my platform by drawing a poster, or maybe making a card to send to a nursing home. Maybe by just like playing outside or walking your dog. It's so simple to support my platform. You just have to like go outside or take a breath of fresh air. It's just going to be so much fun to play outside and get to do all these fun activities.
That you have right there too. All right, so our second question comes from students at both Lewis Toffelin Elementary School in Plainville and Oshana Elementary School in Southington. And the question is for Claire, for Miley, and Samir. So what was the most challenging part of coming up with a platform and running for Kid Governor? So Claire, we're going to start with you.
The most challenging part of coming up with a platform and running for Kid Governor was probably creating my video. Although creating it helped me learn more about my own platform, it was still pretty hard in terms of like the scenery, lines, and more due to the challenges of the pandemic and social distancing.
All right, Miley, how about you?
Challenging part for me was just coming up with something that everybody was going to see and judge me on. But coming up with the platform was not hard at all because racism is something that I felt strongly about inside.
Wonderful. Samir, how about you?
Point action plan. It was easy for me to choose the community issue of college readiness because I watched my older brother work really hard to get into a college. Once I learned about how only 15% of students in my city get into a college, I wanted to fix that. But it was hard for me to come up with 3 ideas of how to help students.
Wonderful. Now, the third question submitted by the students at the Kennelly School in Hartford is for Cora and for Huda. So how do you think the pandemic will affect your platform? And Cora, we're going to start with you. All right, we're having a little trouble with Cora. All right, we'll figure this out. Huda, let's move over to you right now.
It is more important than ever for us to have a positive image of ourselves. So many of us have spent a lot of time alone in this pandemic. So it is important to be kind to each other and ourselves. So we should spend more time lifting each other up in this time when we need it the most.
All right, so our fourth question now is for Reese, for Miley, and for Nathan. The students of Oshana Elementary School in Southington asked, what part of your platform is most important to you and why? So Reese, let's start with you.
I think the most important part of my platform to me is the nursing home step because my great grandma is 102 and in a nursing home in Groton. And I haven't been able to see her since the beginning of last year. So she has had no family contact whatsoever. So just by making a card and sending it to your nursing home can brighten the lives of the residents and it could put the biggest smile on their faces. So I think that's the most important part of my platform to me.
All right, Miley, thank you so much. All right, so Miley, how about you?
The most important part to me is speaking to government officials because I know with their power, they can help me spread awareness on anti-racism in Connecticut.
Wonderful. All right, Nathan, your answer.
Most important part of my platform is to make an impact on the way my community views people who are different from themselves, especially people of color. I want to use my platform to make the community see more of the similarities in people rather than the differences.
Wonderful. All right, so our fifth question comes from Dr. Thomas S. O'Connell Elementary School, and the question is for Claire, for Huda, and for Samir. Now, the students asked, how can you incorporate your platform into Reese's platform of promoting positivity and healthy habits during the pandemic? So, Claire, we're going to start with you.
So I would say that with the pandemic, there has been a lot of racism going around. If I were to choose one way to incorporate my platform into Reese's, it would have much to do with the discrimination caused by the pandemic. I would also raise awareness of certain racial groups that are not getting equal access to medical care. I would also work towards decreasing anti-racism against Asians that has increased during the pandemic.
Claire, thank you. All right, Samir, how about you?
I want to create a virtual college exploration program to help students get into colleges through this pandemic. Another idea I've given is fun ways to stay positive while doing schoolwork or applying to colleges.
All right, and who else do we have next? We have Huda.
I would incorporate my platform by putting posters, messages in the bathrooms of our schools to help remind kids that they are perfect just the way they are. The pandemic has really made kids feel alone because of schools closing and having to stay home. Those messages will help remind them that they are not alone.
Thank you. All right, so our sixth question was submitted by the Kennelly School in Hartford, and it's for Nathan, Cora, and Miley. The students asked, is there anything outside of your platform that you'd like to accomplish during your term as a cabinet member? So Nathan, we're going to start with you.
As a member of the cabinet, I would like to help Reese and my fellow cabinet members to achieve their goals that they have set.
All right, Cora, what else would you like to accomplish? All right, we don't have Cora right now. We'll try and come back to her. Miley, how about you?
What I would like to accomplish outside of my platform is beside my platform is to help and support Reese with her platform, but I also want to get to know my other two cabinet members, Claire and Nathan, to help push out more anti-racism.
Wonderful. Thank you all. You are all very well spoken, and I can't wait to see what you all get accomplished this year. So thank you all so much. The staff at the Connecticut Democracy Center submitted our seventh and final question, which is for Samir, for Huda, and for Claire. So what are you most excited for as a member of the Kid Governor's Cabinet? So Samir, let's start with you.
I am most excited about to get to know and work with all the cabinet members on Reese's platform. I'm looking forward to learn something from the cabinet members because they're all so hardworking and passionate.
Wonderful. Huda, how about you?
I'm most excited to work with the other cabinet members and learn about their platforms. And I'm excited to have a good conversation with the other kids who want to help others in the way that I do.
All right. And Claire, how about you?
As one of Reese's cabinet members, I'm super excited to help Reese with the promoting positivity part of her platform. I think it'll turn out to be extremely helpful and will be a lot of fun to work on. I also look forward to having the chance to work with cabinet members from all across Connecticut and share ideas about how we can all make Connecticut a better place to live and learn.
Claire, thank you so much. All right, so let's give one last round of applause to all of the candidates from our 2021 statewide election for Connecticut's Kid Governor. You are such strong and passionate leaders, and I'm confident that you will accomplish a great deal during your term. So thank you for joining us this morning for the inauguration ceremony and, of course, the news conference. I'm now going to turn things back over to Mr. Cofrancesco in the Connecticut Democracy Center.
Thank you so much, Rachel. And wow, didn't your Kid Governor and Cabinet do an outstanding job? Let's show our appreciation for them and to Ms. Lutzker for hosting today's inauguration ceremony and news conference with a big round of applause. Great job, everybody. So did you all have fun this morning? I hope each of you watching leaves today's inauguration inspired to support your Kid Governor and Cabinet and to do something, no matter how big or small, to make a difference in your local community. Each of you has the power to create change around issues you care about. And that concludes our morning programs on this Inauguration Day 2021. But there's still more ahead. I hope you will join us again at 12:30 when members from our 3 branches of state government tune in live to answer your questions about their roles and our state government. We will also see some of you later this afternoon for live civics trivia. For more about the Connecticut's Kid Governor program, please visit ct.kidgovernor.org. Adults, you can follow at CT Kid Governor on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for the latest program updates and news on Reese and her cabinet. Thank you again for tuning into today's virtual Inauguration Day festivities. Enjoy the rest of your day.